Hello and welcome back to my channel, everyone. I have a missed edition, which is part 3 to the Miniverse Halloween opening. So even though it's a little late, I hope you enjoy watching it. So let's open the last ball, which was our bonus, and see what's inside. So we have our small table. Back here, we have one package. We have our instruction booklet, and this is what we are making. Stamped kitty cat cookies, and they are chocolate. And we also have our little mat to roll our dough on. And in here, we do have our rack to put the cookies on. We have our icing, which is going to go between the cookies. And look at this. We have our little stamping kit. So we have our cookie cutter to cut out our little kitty cookies. And then look at the stamp. It's going to make the face in the dough. And we do have our little spatula, but we also have our nozzle for the icing. We have 2 packs of our dough. So we have a chocolate dough here. And we also have our just cookie dough. So we're going to mix those 2 together to make one big roll of dough. And then we're going to roll them out and press our cookies. And also we do have, oh, I think I'm missing, oh, it's probably in there. So this is the lid, or the handle, I should say. I think I'm missing a piece, but let's open up this and see what we have. So in this package, we did get our rolling pin, very cute. And we have our tongs. And I just figured out where this comes from. I thought it was another container, but it is the lid handle. So that is really cute. So let's go ahead and start making some cookies. So here's what we're going to be making. Here's a picture of our cookies. First step, we're taking the 2 packages of dough. We're going to mix them together. And then we're going to roll it out and stamp the cookies. And then we're going to let it cure for 15 minutes on the placemat. And then we're going to remove them from the placemat and put them on the rack for another 15. And then the final step, we're going to put icing in between, and then we have to let that sit for 10. And then in total, we'll do another 20 minutes for the end result so that they do get cured and dried between the 2 cookies. So it's a lot more LED light curing time, but it'll be worth it to see how they turn out. And hopefully they turn out just like our picture there. And there's the tools that we do have, our ingredients. And it's pouring rain here today. So let's get started. So we're just going to take our packages here of our cookie dough, and we're just going to open them up. And we also have our chocolate one as well. And I'll show you what they look like. Oops, I guess I didn't make that. There we go. And it just looks like just dough. And you can see how it's shiny. It's kind of greasy like here. You can see on my fingers. So we're going to put that one on here, and then we're going to put the other one on, and then I'll come right back. So we're just going to open up our chocolate one. Look at that. And it says to mix the two together. But you know, you could also do a variation and do one top vanilla and one top chocolate. That's also a possibility. But we're going to mix them together like they say. For whatever reason they want us to do that. And it's going to make a lighter chocolate, I guess, here. So we've mixed the two together. Now we're just going to take our rolling pin here and we're just going to roll it out so it's nice and thin like a cookie. It doesn't say how thin, but we're just going to guess. If anyone else has made these, can you comment down below how you made them? If you tried a different version of it, like making a vanilla for the top part and chocolate on the bottom. I went a little past, they said to go a little past it, but it's okay. I think it's fine. So we're gonna take our utensils here, and this should just pop out, I hope. Or is it taped in? Okay, it was taped in. So we're going to take our little kitty cutter. And we do have two stamps here. So let's see. We have that one. And we have this one. And let's see. There's the two together. So two different faces on them, which are really cute. And then we'll roll up the rest. So we got 4 so far. And then now let's do the... So I've managed to get the cookies all printed out. And if you do it correctly, you will get 8 pieces. Some, if they're a little thinner than others, you just have to take the thin ones together and put them and make it work out, because some I did thicker and then I had to redo them. So, well, that one there I have to fix up a little. But we're going to put the face in now, the 2 different stamps, and I'll come right back. Okay, so we managed to get the different designs of the cat on our cookies. And we're just going to cure that for 10 minutes. I think it said 10. No, actually, this one is 15 minutes. So 15 minutes, and then I'll be back. And we'll put the icing in the center. Miss Abigail, Gracelyn, and Noah are waiting patiently while we have our cookies under the lamp. And they had a great time out trick-or-treating. And if you haven't seen the video yet, go to the one on Halloween night where they go and meet Darth Vader. It is the cutest video ever, and it is with author Joe Arena and game inventor. And I also have a video of him, me interviewing what he does and the books he writes and the games he's made. So check that out as well. Now that these have baked for 15 minutes, we're going to go ahead and ice them. So we're just going to take our tube of icing, and we did put the nozzle on. And this is our mint icing. So we're going to go ahead. Should do it this way. Oh, it's very thick. And I'm only going to do a thin layer in between. And then we're going to spread that out. Maybe a bit more on. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to spread it out. And then put our other top on. So we're just going to, I'm just taking a Q-tip. And I'm just going to spread that around. And we're going to pick this up because it is very, very thick. Let's just see how much icing is actually going to be on here when we're done. There we go. I think we're going to add a bit more. Just because it does spread out a lot here. So let's add a bit more. Let's be a little generous. Get this to focus there. Like so. And then let's try it with the other half of our cookie. I think that's perfect. Yeah, I think that's good. So we'll put that back on our rack here. And then we'll just go on to the next one. To the smaller one here. The three were a bit larger, and then one turned out smaller. So I tried matching them up the best I could here. That one. That together lightly. And you know what? It doesn't matter if it goes over the edge. You can always just wipe that. And if you want it to look like it's the frosting's over the edge, that's fine too. You can do whatever you want. They're your cookies. And being creative is what it's all about. Okay, I'm going to finish the rest and then I'll come back. Now I had this bit of dough left over, so I thought I'd make just one little cookie. And I'm just going to put an icing, drizzle of icing on the top. And then we're going to cure that. So just like that. And we're going to put that in the oven as well. So we do have a lot of icing here still left in the tube, which is good because we can use it on different projects. So there you have it. We have our cookies all made. And don't they look delicious? I thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I hope you all have a wonderful night.